What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is V and I make videos about self-improvement and relationships. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you subscribe. And if you've been rocking with me, what is up? Thank you for coming back for another video. Okay, so today's video is about something that is life-changing. It's about how to stop being envious and jealous of other people. So I think that if you're a human being, if you have a pulse, and you're breathing right now, you know what it feels like to be envious and jealous of someone. We all have had that feeling, that emotion is natural, and it's okay. Do not beat up on yourself for feeling that way. It's okay to have those emotions. It's all about what we do with them. So if you're interested in learning more about that and how to correct those, how to deal with that and how to use envy or jealousy to your advantage, keep watching this video. Being envious of someone is like drinking poison and then hoping that that person dies. Let's just talk a little bit about what jealousy and envy is exactly. So we all experience those emotions. So jealousy may make you a little bit uncomfortable. You have a friend and that friend gets a promotion. Y'all work at the same place and your friend gets a promotion. You may feel a little bit uncomfortable, like, damn, we were doing the same thing and now you're doing something, you're doing something that's better than what I'm doing. So you may become a little jealous. Envy is when you feel like that's supposed to be you and that person is stopping you from living your best life. They're stopping you from getting that position, and that's the only position that they have, and they're the reason why you don't have it. That's envy. So number one, the first thing that I want you to do is embrace those feelings. Allow that in. A lot of times when we have what we consider to be negative emotions, we don't want to feel them. We push them out or we suppress them. We be like, the thought comes to your head and then you put it in the back of your mind. You throw that emotion out the window. You think that you've thrown it out the window, but the emotion comes right back through the back door and back in your temple it is. That jealousy just manifests in another kind of way. So instead of you dealing with those emotions, embracing what you got going on and figuring out why am I feeling this way and how can I use this to my advantage, you suppress it and you put it in the back of your head. And so it manifests in you. Instead of being happy for your friend, you're fake happy. And then you do some stuff like go and tell the manager something that they did a long time ago, years ago, to like kind of try and sabotage that person. So that's the example of how when you suppress those emotions, they're going to pop up in another kind of way. And then you sit in your car wondering, why the hell did I just tell them people all that stuff that happened in that girl past like that? Why did I do that? I love her. She's my friend. That's because you're suppressing those emotions. Yes, you may love that person. Just because you have a negative emotion towards someone that you love doesn't mean you do not love them. It's just that you don't know how to deal with that emotion. But keep watching because you're going to learn on how to handle this emotion. Number two, this is how we're going to handle this emotion. We're going to consider the filter factor. Now, just like when a person uploads a photo to social media or even on some of these phones now up to date, you can put a filter on it and it changes it, make it look better, right? So that is what people do with their lives. Your friends, your family members, your coworkers. This is what they do with their lives. They filter it. They put another color shade on it or they put something else on it to make it appear better than what it is. Okay? So I want you to consider that so you can have a reason to stop hating on people. You know what I mean? To really think about that. Someone may post a picture of them on vacation, but they didn't post how they were just fighting. They're not going to post that. So don't think that when you see these things that, oh my God, these people are just perfect or their lives are perfect. Consider the filter factor. Think about it yourself. I mean, I can remember going to Costa Rica with my husband and I post amazing pictures of zip lining, ATV, eating at great restaurants and different things like that. But nobody saw when we were fighting about a taller man stopped up. Nobody saw that. That's the filter factor. So consider that. Jealousy and envy is the art of counting someone else's blessings and not your own. Your abundance is waiting. Your abundance is waiting. And so that brings us to number three. And that's what I want you guys to understand. Like, you do not live in a little bitty city in a state and that's it. Your city and state is part of a whole grand universe, a universe of abundance. So when someone gets something that you want, understand that they didn't stop making those cars. They didn't stop doing kitchen renovations. They didn't stop making purses. They didn't stop doing any of it. They didn't stop giving out husbands. You live in an infinite universe. Abundance is all around us. It's everywhere. But if you don't have a mindset that, I can have anything that I put my mind to, and you're constantly stuck on what other people have, then you're not going to get anything, because your focus is not on you and bettering yourself. So that's number 3. I want you to understand that you live in abundance. This is the universe of abundance. And your abundance is just waiting for you to realize that. I always like to give advice that's helpful. So I would like for you to use this opportunity to find your purpose. In order for you to stop being so envious and jealous of other people, you need to find your purpose. If you find your purpose, you will find happiness. We're all very happy when we're living in our truth and living in our purpose and living our purpose out in this world. So that to me is the main key. If you don't take anything else away from this message, take that. Find your purpose. Live in your purpose. Live in your truth. And that will stop you, not rid you 100%, because this is a lifelong journey. But that will stop you from being envious and jealous of other people. And jealousy is not always a bad thing. Sometimes you can use it to your advantage if you know how to do that. I want to point that out to you guys so that y'all can try this the next time that you're feeling that emotion, or if you already know a situation that you're jealous of. Use this tool to help yourself, to advance yourself, basically. So when you notice that you're jealous of something or someone, or something that they have going on, think about that. Say, what is it about them that make me jealous? And then you will find, okay, this person is a doctor. I'm jealous because this person became a doctor. Damn, I always wanted to be a doctor. But you probably convinced yourself of all the reasons why you shouldn't be a doctor. Oh, it's going to take too long. I'm going to be in school for forever. I'm not going to be able to live my life. But then you see another person living their life as a doctor, young, and you mad. So use it to identify things that you really want in life. Sometimes we'll talk ourselves out of our dreams. And then we get angry and upset when someone else is doing that. And we forgot that really was a dream of ours. Oh, damn, you a doctor now? Oh, I bet you waste so much of your life. I bet you in so much debt. Oh, y'all really ain't going to make that much money. You might have all kind of lawsuits. This is the things that people do and say when they really want to be in that position, but they've already convinced themselves not to. So next time that you find yourself hating on someone because of whatever reason, think to yourself, is that something that I really want to do? And if it is something that you want to do, use them as motivation to catapult you to the next level. And you cannot, when I say use them to catapult you to the next level as motivation, I don't mean become a number 2 of that person. I mean, use that to understand that that's something that you desire, if you truly desire it. Like, not because you want it to be taken away from them, but because this is something that you know that deep down in your heart you want to do. The last piece of advice that I want to give you, and what I want you to do soon as you finish watching this video, I want you to do this. I do this every day, and this helps you to not be jealous and envious of other people. I want you to practice gratitude. Actively practice gratitude. And if you find yourself in a very negative space, then you should even go as far as to writing it down. Jot it down in your phone on notes. If you're a digital person, go to your notes on your phone and jot it down, or text it to yourself. But like me, I'm a pencil and paper type of girl, so I'll get my pen and I'll jot down in the morning time. Usually not with my pen in the morning time. If it's in the morning and I'm doing it, then I'll probably just put it in my phone, or I'll make a mental note, and then when I get to my tablet, I'll write it down. But if you're just starting out, I think it will be in your best interest to write it down. You need to write down 10 things that you're grateful for. Like, a lot of times, we look at people's lives and we think they're just perfect. But the truth is, if everybody in the room just threw all their problems down in front of us, some of y'all are hurt and pick y'all problems up when you see what that person going through. That person fighting demons that you don't even know about. Some people got stuff going on, you don't even know what's going on over there. So stop being so quick to want someone else's life. Let's straighten up the life that you have. Let's be in the purpose that you have. Let's do that. So your homework is to start writing down things that you're grateful for. And if you're in a real negative place right now, you're in a bad space right now, don't do 10. Just try and do 2. I mean, I can think of something right off the bat. You have your legs, if you have legs. If you don't have legs, you have arms. And if you don't have arms, you got a heart because you're watching this video, and you got eyes. And if you don't got eyes, you got ears to hear what I'm saying. So I'm just saying, no matter what is going on in the situation, find some gratitude. Be grateful every day of your life. I use this when I'm feeling angry and upset and overwhelmed. I start saying what I'm grateful for. I start thinking about things that I'm grateful for. Things that we take for granted every day. There's millions of people that have died from COVID. And yet we're here alive right now today. We have so much to be grateful for. We don't have time to be envious and jealous of other people. But when we find ourselves filled with that emotion, we know what to do now moving forward. We're going to process that emotion. We're going to work through that emotion. And we're going to use it to catapult us forward. So thank y'all so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe. And also make sure you share this video with someone that you really love. All right. I love y'all. And y'all have a good one.